Hi guys, my name is Becca and I'm going to talk about a cuddly movement that is sweeping across the nation and has been for centuries. Pit bulls. At this point, you the viewers have probably divided yourselves into three separate groups of thinking. 1. I love pit bulls. I swear by them. They're the best dogs in the world. 2. They're vicious, dangerous dogs bred for fighting with a terrible history and can't be trusted around children. Or 3. Cats are more my thing, but I always click on a cute animal video. Well, up until about a year and a half ago, I was in that third group of thinking. Dogs are fun to interact with at family events or in public, but the perfect end to my day was a warm blanket and a warm kitty. But all that changed when my mom went through a rigorous month-long rescue and adoption process to bring home my best friend, Blake. I was so apprehensive at first. I, not being a dog person, didn't know what life was going to be like with a 75-pound dog bounding into me with so much enthusiasm and power. It was a major life adjustment, not just for me, but Blake too. For the first time in my life, I had a four-legged companion to go on walks with, to make me laugh, to comfort me when I felt sad, to make me feel safe. I know I sound biased, even without beginning, and maybe that's a little true. But what Blake has taught me is that the misconceptions of the PItBull Nation are far more biased than I am. To begin, until this point, I've been using the term pitbull as a broad generalization of four more distinguished breeds: the American Pit Bull Terrier, the American Staffordshire Terrier, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and the American Bulldog. Although these four breeds carry the genetic markers of what is known as the pit bull, there are over 20 other breeds that are documented to share similar physical and behavioral characteristics to that of the stereotypical pit bull. The American Pit Bull Terrier was the first breed thought to be originated in 1889 and was trained for baiting and fighting. The key word in that statement is trained. American Pit Bull Terriers were not bred to fight. They were bred to be strong and resilient. They were the obvious choice for the time period to be thrown into a bull pit or a fight ring to inflict or withstand maximum damage. But for the owners with the less violent mindset, the American Pit Bull Terrier gained more of a reputation as a family, farm, and cattle dog. In the late 1800s, the American Pit Bull Terrier was brought to the States, where shortly thereafter, the American Kennel Club, or AKC, developed the American Staffordshire Terrier as the show breed to detach from the aggressive reputation of its predecessor. That was just the start of the American Pit Bull and its sub-breeds to steal the country's heart. During World War I, pit bulls were depicted as strong, hard-working, all-American family dogs. They would be helpful at home and caring for the children while the fathers were away at war. This was always their natural demeanor. But in the mid-1950s to 1970s, dogfighting took over the streets of the nation, infecting society and constructing a violent and selfish underground empire. These massive crime rings used many different breeds of medium and large-sized dogs for their fighting. But when the media nationalized the story to the front page of every newspaper in the country, the pit bulls took heavy blame. Just like the spreading awareness of crime, there are the people who want to stay as far away as possible, and the people who want to join in. The public was exposed to imagery that encouraged other criminals to seek out large, vicious dogs to work for and protect them. So here streams more bad names. Good dogs being trained to be vicious. Almost 50 years later, and dogfighting is still an underlying issue in the cities and towns across the country. But savvy police work and new technology has made it more efficient to locate and apprehend these abusive offenders. So what happens to these dogs after their criminal trainers are arrested and charged? Whatever canine victims that aren't euthanized immediately are placed into shelters where they have a survival rate of less than 60%. There's no scientific evidence to support that a pit bull breed is more likely than any other breed to become violent and aggressive. In fact, 86.8% of identified pit bull breeds pass the American temperament test with flying colors, putting them in 4th place overall. So if biology says that pit bulls are not violent, and media claims the opposite, what's the deciding factor? It lies in how they're raised, how we, in owners, choose to raise them. All dogs are living animals with personalities, feelings, and memories. They need to be loved, nurtured, and guided. Pit bull breeds are no exception. There are a lot of things that go into training a new dog, whether a brand new puppy into the world or a sweet rescue you couldn't leave at the shelter. Proper training is imperative to a healthy lifestyle. Frequently socializing your dog with other animals and people is an important way to lower tension and aggression and help foster less stressful and comfortable new experiences. Also, many dogs, pit bull breeds as being especially one of them, require a lot of exercise and attention. They have strong hearts and minds that reflect in their personality and energy. Through proper training and firm care, a pit bull is like every other dog that deserves love and respect. A chance for their historical misconceptions to be rewritten in truth. All of the happy pitties in this presentation were donated to be clear representations of what true love and a good home can do not only for a dog owner, but their dog. Thank you.